Hello, Gary Hernandez here, and welcome to Cane Self-Defense with Master Gary Hernandez. In this video, we're going to cover trying not to get caught between two aggressive individuals and what we could do about it if that happens. Now, there's certain times you may have more than one aggressor. So I want to make sure if there's more than one, I don't have somebody behind me or coming up on my left or right side. I don't want anybody flanking me where I don't see them, so I want to be able to keep these parties in view if I can. So you have situations where you might have an individual here and his buddy is creeping up behind you. You might have a situation, and we're going to use this because this is easier to move than these kick bags. You might have another individual here, and you might have somebody on your right side, or you might have somebody on your left side. And then you're going to have a situation where you might have them somewhat in front of you, but you're going to notice you're going to have two guys very close to each other, kind of in front of you, but you're going to have one kind of creeping his way in closer. We're going to call him the creeper. So this guy here, now this could be a situation that developed from anything. Road rage, mistaken identity, they're pissed off, maybe they're trying to, rob you, and they're trying to come around and ask you certain questions, and then they're getting ready to rob you or try to grab you. Well, this one here might be doing a lot of talking, but his buddy here, he's not saying a word, but he's starting to creep in a little bit. So you got to worry about the creeper. The thing is, this one here might be trying to keep your attention, and this guy here is not saying a word. He's just kind of agreeing with a friend. He's kind of like looking at him, looking at you, kind of nodding and slowly working his way to where he's just a reach out and an arm's grab from you. Now, in a situation like that, I want to keep distance between both of us, both of them and me. So basically, I'm going to angle myself and I'm going to back up a bit and keep some distance. I want to have pretty good distance. So if I have this guy starting to creep in, same thing, I'll kind of go this way, keep them at bay. Now, all suddenly, the creeper decides he's going to launch in first because he's talking. If he lunges in, one of the quickest things I can do is a bayonet strike into the solar plexus ribs, step to one side, and then catch this individual if I must. Now, I want to make sure that once I strike the first one, even if I strike this guy first, I'm going to put distance between me and the other aggressor. So you want to make sure whoever you strike, I can strike this guy and then move this way and put a lot of room between me and the individual. Now, when you strike the first guy, understand something. If this guy comes in and I hit him in the upper body or I hit him in the head or something, wherever I strike him, he comes in. When I step away, his instincts are he may start to charge and he may lift his hands up, thinking I'm going to catch him in the head. Then I'm simply go for his legs and hit him in the knee area. So it's going to be simple as that. So if you strike one guy high, this one's going to think you're going to strike him high. If I strike him in the leg, he's going to think, oh man, what's he going to go for my, and then I'm going to go high. So try to, keep them guessing so you can have that open strike. Another situation you don't want is you don't want to be in the middle between the two. And that's if you can catch this guy creeping up on you. If you're here and you get this guy starting to come up, one of the simple things to do is obviously step and bring them both into your view. You want to make sure you're not between either of them. But if something happens and you've got to hit, it's whoever starts to come in. This guy starts to come in, I can either A, catch him in the head, catch him in the body. As he comes in, I'm going to try not to stay directly straight. I don't want to go boom, boom. That's kind of, TV movie style because this guy could be coming in a lot faster. Once I hit this guy, I'm going to move and take myself away from the two because if I don't get a good shot on this guy and I turn back to this guy, I still have my back against this guy. I don't want that. Doesn't matter. If I hit this guy first and then turn to this guy, if I didn't get a good shot, he has a jacket on, and maybe I didn't get a good hit, and he still may be able to come and grab me. So I don't want to have to go boom, boom, or boom, boom. What I want to do, if I hit this guy first, hit him, move, and that way I know where they both are. If this guy starts to come in, as I strike, I hit, and now I'm ready. I know where they both are. Same thing, if I hit this guy first, just say I hit him on whether it's his leg, his head, I hit him in the body. As I hit, I move. Now I kind of got where they both are. If I have to hit them both, and I hit one, as I'm moving out of the way, I hit the other one. If I hit him first, as I'm moving out of the way, I hit the other one. Try not to go and then turn. It's like you may get a good shot. Maybe you hit this guy, he goes down, he's down for the count. I turn and I'm doing this. I don't know if he's digging in his pocket. He could be on the ground digging for a knife, a gun, whatever. Maybe they didn't pull their weapon yet because they figured I was an old guy with a cane and they didn't have to get too creative with a weapon. So, you know, so when I hit this guy, again, step away to where you can see both. If you're going to hit both, as you strike one, no matter what the strike, hit and move. Don't strike one, turn and face the other, because like I said a little bit ago, he only may be stunned for a second and then he grabs you. Even if you had three. And let me tell you something, three guys coming at you, you got a big problem. You got three here. Same thing, if I hit one, hit the other, keep them where you can see them. Try not to get pinned. If you get pinned, also if you can, try not to back yourself into a wall. Granted, yes, the wall will say there's no one going to grab you from behind, but I might have also trapped myself. So I got to think about that as well. You know, if my vehicle's that way and the way out's that way, as I hit 1, 2, I'm going to move and I'm going to go toward wherever I can get to safety. So again, don't keep yourself in the middle. When you got a creeper and you got two guys starting off right here next to each other, and you're here and you're kind of trying to calm them down, and this guy, like I said, he's creeping around, slowly working his way in. Take yourself at a distance, keep yourself at bay. So hopefully those tips help. Gary Hernandez, thank you, and I will see you guys real soon.